Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you are new here today, please consider subscribing and enjoy the video. So today it is Thanksgiving. I am putting the Lexus that is behind me away for winter storage. It has snowed a few days here in Chicago, but I didn't drive the car during that time. There's been flurries yesterday, so it's only about time to put it away. I don't want to have to risk salt on the roads and getting all over the car, so I figure time to put it away. It's already pretty cold. There's no grip at all in the Pilot Sports anymore at this temperature, so it's not even worth driving the car anymore. You can't floor it or anything because you have no grip. So I'm going to go over a few steps that I take to put the car away, that I take to put the car away safely for winter storage. So here they are. Be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to put end credits to the full video I made last year of when I put the car away. So I talked about detailed everything, step by step, how I do it, what products I use. So stay tuned to the end of the video so you could see that one if you haven't seen it already. This is just going to be a quick overview of those steps that I took in that video. Alright, so to start off, you always want to put fuel stabilizer into your tank when you're storing the car. What you need to do is fill up your gas tank and put in the correct amount of fuel stabilizer into the tank, drive it around the block, make sure it's dilutes with the fuel, and you're going to be good to go. Always make sure you top off your gas tank. You don't want it on empty or half full because water and moisture could condense. So always be sure to fill up your gas tank, put this in, and you're going to be good to go for the winter time on the fuel aspect. Another very important aspect of storing your car is your wheels and tires. So as you guys know, I purchased these flat stoppers from, I believe they were on Amazon. What they do is they have a rounded lip, so they help the tire not have one contact patch right here. The patch is split throughout basically this lower portion of the tire, so you minimize the risk of getting a flat spot. So that's one aspect that I took to prevent flat stops happening on these summer tires because they are a little softer compound. Next, I always inflate the tires to basically real close to the max PSI. Let me bring you in here close. The max pressure on these Michelin Pilot Super Sports is 51 PSI. So what I like to do is to fill all of them up to about 45. I don't go all the way up to the 51, I do 45. That way they're filled up and they're good to go. Another thing that I like to do is crack my windows because, you know, the car's sitting for 4 months. The windows are pushed up against the beads of the windows and there's a lot of tension there. So I just crack them a little bit. That also helps with ventilation going into the car. So when you get in the springtime, it doesn't smell musky and stinky and any of that. So crack the windows for ventilation. I put an air freshener in there, so in the springtime it's gonna smell like black ice. Another thing that I like to do is put a couple mothballs all around the car, basically by the wheels. So this prevents rodents from trying to come into your engine bay, crawling up on your car. I don't have any rodent problems around here, but just to be safe, couple mothballs won't hurt. Alright, down to the last few things that I do before I store the car. So I got it on my flat stoppers, I inflate the tires, I crack the windows, I put the mothballs around the car, filled up with fuel and fuel stabilizer. Then I always like to connect the battery to a battery tender. This one that I have here is by C-Tech. It is a great tender. It keeps the battery charged all winter long so it doesn't die. I run the cable up, in, and we're good to go. And then this point is a basic common sense one. Always make sure you give your car a nice car wash or a wipe down if it's not too dirty. You do not want to store a dirty car. That just counter benefits anything. You know, when you put your car cover on You got a dirty car, you might scratch the paint. So always store a clean car. My car, as you can see, it is fairly clean. I haven't driven it in the rain or snow. So it is fairly clean. All it is dusty. So right now I'm going to take the time to use a detailer, wipe it down, make sure it's perfectly clean before I put the car cover on it. And to get this done, I'm going to use a couple microfiber towels and VO7 from Chemical Guys, a Optical Select high gloss spray sealant to keep the car shining and glossy for winter storage. Guys, so that is that quick wipe down. Now I'm gonna put the car cover on and forget it till springtime. So it does help having two people to put the car cover on, but I'm here alone, so I made it work. But there it is, guys. The car is stored. Everything is done. Charger, fuel, tires, windows cracked, paint is clean. We'll see it in the springtime. But be sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, because there's still going to be more videos coming, even though that she's put away. So don't miss out. Hit that bell icon for all future videos. See you guys on the next one.